We are going to read along with a book on forces and motion called Motion. Let's listen as it reads it to us.
Let's read a book. Follow along as I read. Forces and Motion. Motion by Joy Brewster.
Okay, so here are some pictures to think about. Here at the beach, they're playing volleyball, and the ball is in motion. It's getting hit and sent over the net. Here we can see this dog is shaking the water and putting the water in motion because he is in motion. And down here we can see this wave in motion, right? The ocean is constantly in motion, always moving. Okay, so here's our table of contents. Chapter 1, we're going to learn about what is position. Chapter 2, what is speed. Chapter 3, what is direction. Chapter 4, how does motion change? Okay, and then right here we can see our page numbers. If we wanted to go back and find a chapter to read some more on it, here are the page numbers. All right, here are some more really cool pictures at the beach. Lots of people in motion at the beach. Okay, let's read on. Okay, here are our vocabulary words. Direction. The direction of a moving pinwheel is around and around. Can you say that? Around and around. Good job. Fast. An airplane and a jet ski are always fast ways to travel. This jet goes fast across the sky, and the jet ski goes fast across the ocean. Motion. When birds fly, the birds are in motion. So anything moving is in motion. Position. We talked about this in math, right? Where is something? What's the position? The position of the chair is on the sand, right? The umbrella is behind the chair. The ball is in front of the chair. Okay. Looks like something is right here in between the ball and the chair. So these are all position words. Slow. A kayak and a hot air balloon are slow ways to travel. Okay, so if a kayak and a jet ski were in a race, who would win? That's right, the jet ski would win because it's fast. And here is speed. The bicycle riders move at a faster speed than the walkers. Okay, again, speed, talking about a race, who would win? The people walking or the kids on the bicycle? You're right. The kids on the bicycle would win. They are much faster, and that is talking about the speed. All right. Now that you're ready with your vocabulary, let's get into our story.
Introduction.
A plane passes overhead. A kite soars in the sky. Waves crash on the beach. A pelican dives into the water. All of these objects are in motion. Motion is when something is moving. You can describe the motion of objects. This book will show you how.
At the beach and all around you, objects are in motion.
So motion is things that are moving.
Chapter 1. What is position?
Every object has a position. A position is a place where you can find an object. If an object changes its position, then the object is moving. You can describe motion by telling how an object's position changes.
The position of the kite is above the beach. The position of the flying disc is in the girl's hand. You know this boat has moved because the boat is in a different position compared to the pier. Look at text structure. Cause and effect. Find the word if. This word helps us understand a cause. The cause is an object being in a different position. What is the effect? Which word helps us understand the effect?
Okay, so we know this boat is moving because when they took this picture, the boat was behind the pier, right? Hadn't reached the pier yet. And here, the boat is in front of the pier. It has moved. It is in motion. So the position has changed. Here it's to the left of the pier. Here it's to the right of the pier. Okay? So position can tell us if something is moving because it changes its position. Let's keep reading.
Chapter 2. What is speed?
Speed is how fast or slow an object moves from one position to another. You can describe motion by telling an object's speed. Many objects change their speed as they move.
This turtle moves at a slow speed. Did you know? Sea turtles swim faster than they walk. This motorboat moves at a fast speed.
Okay, so here we see the sea turtle, and it tells us when he's walking on the sand, he moves very slow. But once he gets into the water, his speed changes from slow to fast. Why do you think he's slow on the sand but fast in the water? Why does his speed change? Think about it. One reason I think could be because of his flippers. His flippers are very hard to dig in the sand and pull his body. But in the water, his flippers are perfect for pushing the water and gliding through quickly. So his speed changes. Slow on sand, fast in the water. Good job.
Chapter 3. What is direction?
Direction is the path an object follows as it moves. You can describe motion by telling an object's direction. Objects can move in many different directions. What directions can you see on these pages?
Up and down, curved line, zigzag, straight line, around and around, back and forth.
All right, I want you to try these with me with your hands. Let's move our hands up and down, up and down, up and down. That's the direction. Now let's make a curved line like we're making the letter S. Make it with your hand. Move your hand in the direction of a curved line. Now let's try to make our hands in the direction of a zigzag. Go back and forth. Zigzag, 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 like a letter Z. Now let's go in the direction of a straight line. Can you make your hand go in a straight line? Good job. You can also follow the arrow that's on here. Let's go in the direction of around and around and around and around. Spinning around. Good job. And now can you make your hand go like a swing? Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Good job. All those movements we did, we moved in a direction. Good job.
Chapter 4. How does motion change?
An object's motion does not stay the same. An object can start moving, speed up, slow down, and stop. An object can also change direction. Pushing or pulling can change an object's motion.
These boats are changing direction as they move. Figure it out. What are some ways that your body's motion changes when you play tag with friends? Pulling changes the motion of the rope.
Okay. So we change our motion, right, by changing the speed or changing the direction. Okay. We can change the direction and motion of something when we pull it or when we push it. Okay. And it said, think about when you're playing tag. Okay. So let's say you're it, right? Your motion is moving forward, running, trying to catch your friends, right? But what about when you're not it, when somebody else is it? Do you run in a different direction than them? Do you try to do a zigzag, right? Or go around, change direction back and forth so that they can't touch you? And if you do get tagged, do you stop? You stop your motion, you stop the direction you're going in, can't move anymore, you're frozen. All right? All those things in a game of tag changes motion, direction, speed, right? All those things happen in that game.
Conclusion.
Objects are in motion all around you. You can describe motion by telling how objects change position over time. You can describe the speed and direction of moving objects. The motion of objects can change.
Describing motion. Position, speed, direction.
Okay, so that was our book. Okay, here we have some fun fish facts. What is the fastest fish? Here it is. A sailfish can swim more than 60 miles an hour. That's as fast as a car on the freeway. This speed is as fast, oh, that's what it says, is as fast as a car on a highway. What is the slowest fish? The tiny seahorse takes nearly an hour to swim just 5 feet. Oh my goodness, that's not very far. The seahorse holds its body upright as it swims. What are some fish that can swim backwards? An electric eel and a moray eel. Only a few fish can swim backwards, such as electric eels and moray eels. These eels move their flat bodies in waves or ripples. This motion allows the eels to swim forward and backwards. Now it's your turn. What are some different ways that you can move? When do you move fast? When do you move slow? When do you move backwards? All right, so you guys did a great job on this book. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to work on a writing assignment about motion. All right, so we'll get ready for that. Good job.